We propose that Malay be offered as a non-examinable optional national language, open to all students, regardless of race, language, or religion. Because when a language is heard, a culture is honored. And when a culture is honored, dignity grows. 2. We call for 14 February to be gazetted as Lieutenant Adnan Day, a national public holiday to honor a Malay hero who gave his life for Singapore. This is not about dwelling on the past, but about building trust for the future. Year after year, as we commemorate his sacrifice, we chip away at the walls of prejudice and remind every Singaporean the Malay community has always stood for this nation.
Today I run a waste management company in the Philippines, a country that is blessed with natural resources like gold, copper, timber, fertile land and oil. But Singapore doesn't have that. We only have 2 natural resources, which is our people. That is one of the most hardworking people in the world. And secondly, our geographical location, which is crucial for global trade. That's why protecting Singapore's core, our people, our integrity and our position in the world matters. We don't have natural resources to bank on. What we have is what we have built. And what we built must be protected, because this is the only home we have got.
I have never spoken publicly about this, but I failed English in my O-levels. At that point, I felt like the world had closed its door. I didn't go to a top school. I didn't have the best grades. But I refused to believe that a single exam could define me. I found my way through art, through connection, through building a life not based on what people say I couldn't do, but on what I knew I had to do for myself and for others. I'm standing here not because I aced a system that's already stacked, but because I believe in rewriting the rules altogether. I believe in a Singapore where no child grows up thinking they are not good enough, where no adult carries the weight of a number that was stamped on them when they were barely a teenager. We are more than our test scores. We are more than our streams. And the Singapore we build must be one where everyone, no matter how they started, has the chance to rise.
And nothing wrong with conventional markers of success. However, sometimes external insights can help a government avoid groupthink and form better solutions for all Singaporeans. In Parliament, in policy making, there must be more diverse representation from different segments of society, especially so from individuals who maybe have taken the path less traveled. I believe that Red Dot United has a role to play in helping Singapore pivot to take on new global realities. Today, all of us come from different backgrounds and have walked different paths. We're not high-ranking civil servants, nor high-ranking directors from GRCs. Some of us even had a later start in life, I myself being one. But we have never failed to try and have never stopped trying. This is a diverse representation and a pioneering spirit that I wish to bring forth with my candidacy.
The cost of living hits those who struggle the most: parents with children, the elderly, low-income households. High cost of housing prevents young couples from getting married in the first place. The rising cost of living makes it very, very difficult for our seniors to live dignified lives, especially if they cannot find gainful employment. The real question then is, how do we ensure that Singapore's success gets shared by all Singaporeans?